Hello everyone, and welcome to the Benefits of Certification information session brought to you by the Canadian Payroll Association. My name is Chris Pacella, and I'm the Manager Certification here at the CPA. Today I'll be walking you through the Canadian Payroll Association's Certified Payroll Manager Certification and how you can get certified. First, we'll discuss just how important the work of a payroll professional is. To provide a bit of background, the Canadian Payroll Association has been representing employers' payroll interests for the past 39 years. Our core purpose is payroll compliance through education and advocacy, and our values are community, professionalism, and authoritative knowledge. We currently have a membership of almost 20,000 professionals and organizations, and we're committed to providing the payroll-related services that you and your employers need to be compliant and knowledgeable. Our payroll compliance practitioner and certified payroll manager certifications are recognized as the programs for professionals who want to obtain the knowledge required to be compliant with the legislative requirements that they're responsible for, whether they work for an organization, a company, a government agency, or an association. The PCP certification is the foundation for your career in payroll. It will provide you with the legislative content required to keep your organization compliant throughout the annual payroll cycle, effectively communicate payroll information to all stakeholders, and understand the accounting function as it relates to payroll. The CPM certification provides a valuable credential and the management skills needed by experienced PCP certification holders to advance their career in payroll management. New students must have at least 2 years of experience with responsibility for an organization's payroll function obtained within the last 5 years, including being accountable to management for the accuracy of employees' pay and all government statutory remittances or equivalent experience. Across Canada, we have almost 14,000 members holding either the PCP or CPM certification. Here we can see the metrics on how payroll professionals play a mission-critical role in their organizations based on the magnitude of the financial responsibilities they administer, the employees they pay accurately and on time every pay, and ensuring their organizations are compliant with over 200 regulatory requirements throughout the year. As a payroll professional, you must keep current with the ever-changing legislation that impacts payroll. In our certification programs, we'll provide you with the information and resources you need to stay current with these changes. Our research shows that 32% of all payroll departments are Department of One, with an additional 43% having only 2 to 3 people. These departments, especially those with only one person, will more than likely require a certified payroll professional. Being in such a small department can certainly be challenging, and getting certified will help you in many ways. First, when you pursue lifelong learning, your employer will recognize you as someone who is committed to their profession. When you achieve the Canadian Payroll Association's payroll certification, you demonstrate to current and future employers that you have attained a professional level of proficiency and that you can add value to all aspects of the organization's payroll operations. Plus, your peers will also recognize you for the hard work and dedication required to successfully complete your certification. And one of the greatest benefits is that certification can often lead you in your career to more complex and rewarding positions, such as dealing with multiple or global payrolls, unionized payroll environments, or other advanced positions. Lastly, and this is the best part, recruiters and employers seek the CPA certification when looking for qualified candidates to fill their payroll positions. As a CPA certified professional, you will stand out from the crowd. This table shows various payroll positions along with a salary with or without a Canadian Payroll Association certification. This is based on the payroll salary survey conducted by Hayes, a leading recruiter, and it shows that as a certified payroll practitioner, you can earn on average $10,000 more per year with a Canadian Payroll Association certification. Ultimately, the goal of the association is to have every job posting for a payroll position in Canada list a Canadian Payroll Association certification as a knowledge requirement. Employers are recognizing more and more the importance of having certified payroll professionals responsible for their organization's payroll and legislative compliance. With over 11,300 students enrolled in our programs in 2016, students are recognizing that becoming a payroll practitioner is an excellent and in-demand career move. Like many other associations, the Canadian Payroll Association certification model is based on 6 elements. First, in order to enroll in the CPM program, you must already be certified as a Payroll Compliance Practitioner, or PCP. You'll then need to meet the 2-year weighted experience requirement by submitting a Payroll Experience Prerequisite application, or PEPA for short, in order for CPA to determine if you have sufficient payroll experience to enter the CPM program. Once accepted, the knowledge base of the certification is made up of a unique educational requirement. The Canadian Payroll Association is the foremost authority on Canadian payroll knowledge, and that expertise has been used to build the certification programs. Once you've satisfied both the education and the experience requirements, you'll need to ensure you have a membership with the association, which you must maintain on an ongoing basis. And finally, you must declare your certification through the CPA website. In addition, once certified, you must follow the Code of Professional Conduct and maintain your continuing professional education requirements, all of which is detailed on the CPA website. Let's take a look at the CPM certification. The CPM certification courses build on the foundation of a payroll compliance practitioner's experience with compliance knowledge, application of legislative monitoring, effective communication of payroll programs and policies, and builds on their management skills. Certification is a smart choice for your career advancement. The Certified Payroll Manager certification is a credential of choice for experienced payroll professionals who wish to manage a payroll department and further their payroll career. Certified managers command consistently higher salaries and better job opportunities than their non-certified peers. The CPM courses will provide you with the management content and tools required to be a successful manager, focusing on organizational decision-making and project management by utilizing benchmarking and best practice techniques. You'll participate in your organization's risk management process by developing payroll continuity plans and strengthening your time and stress management strategies. You'll participate in the development of payroll employees through the use of cascading objectives, job design, professional development, succession planning, and performance measurement. As mentioned, in order to get started in the CPM program, you must already be certified as a PCP, and you'll also be required to satisfy the Payroll Experience Prerequisite. You must submit the Payroll Experience Prerequisite application, or PEPA for short, and receive approval from the Canadian Payroll Association prior to enrolling in the Introduction to Payroll Management course. The PEPA application is available on the CPA website under the Certification tab. A guide to completing the PEPA application is also available, which provides detailed instructions. Through the CPM courses, you'll obtain the knowledge and skills necessary to represent payroll issues at the management level. The CPM certification is comprised of 2 core payroll courses, Introduction to Payroll Management and Applied Payroll Management, in addition to 3 transfer credit courses shown in the white boxes: Organizational Behavior, Managerial Accounting, and Compensation and Benefits Management. Introduction to Payroll Management, or IPM for short, prepares professionals to manage a payroll department by introducing them to the most applicable core management skills. Upon completion of Introduction to Payroll Management, you should be able to define the role that strategic, operational, human resource, and financial management play in an organization, demonstrate the ability to monitor, analyze, communicate, and implement legislative changes, analyze situations and apply the appropriate decision-making tool, participate in an organization's risk management process by developing payroll continuity plans, identify and apply the principles of project management, define change management in terms of the forces that lead to organizational change, demonstrate a professional payroll profile by applying privacy principles to the management of payroll information, and analyze ethical situations that may emerge related to compliance and/or human resource situations. Applied Payroll Management, or APM for short, provides professionals with the opportunity to apply relevant management processes in a payroll department context. Upon completion of Applied Payroll Management, you should be able to define the legislative compliance role of a payroll professional, including how payroll can expand its role in an organization, analyze payroll's relationship with the finance, human resource, and information technology departments in an organization, participate in continuous improvement strategies through benchmarking and the application of best practices, identify the processes required for evaluating, implementing, and maintaining new payroll systems, participate in the development of payroll employees through the use of cascading objectives, job design, professional development, succession planning, and performance measurement, develop personal and professional career plans, and demonstrate self-management using effective time and stress management strategies. There are 2 study options available for you to complete the CPM certification courses, depending on your learning style, time commitments, and location. First, if you're interested in a classroom environment where you can be face-to-face with your instructor and peers, our payroll courses are offered at various colleges and universities throughout Canada. Courses typically run on a semester basis for 3 months, though there are some colleges that offer courses outside of the standard semester format. You can check the CPA website for course availability in your area. There is a dual registration process in place, so you'll need to register with both the college and the CPA in order to take advantage of the classroom study option. If you prefer online study, our CPM courses are offered every 6 months, and each course runs for 14 weeks. Registration for the online courses close 10 days prior to the course start date. You'll be mailed course material to your preferred mailing address, and 2 days before the course begins, you'll be emailed your access to the online portal of the course. The online courses have an online instructor as well as numerous supplemental resources available. Both the classroom and online schedule of courses are available on the CPA website under the Certification tab. Again, the 3 courses required to be completed through a post-secondary institution and transferred into the CPM certification program are organizational behavior, managerial accounting, and compensation and benefits management. Transfer courses required for the CPM certification can be submitted at any time by mailing your official transcript along with a transfer credit application form to the CPA. Before you send in your transfer credit paperwork, you should first check our online course database to see if the course you completed has already been recognized by the Canadian Payroll Association. The database is located on the CPA website under the Certification tab, and you can search by the post-secondary institution you attended to see if your course is listed. The database can also help if you haven't yet taken one of the transfer courses and want to find an approved course to take at a college or university that is convenient for you. If you find that your course is not listed, it simply means that we have not yet assessed the content of that particular course. We ask that you submit a detailed course outline or description as provided by the post-secondary institution. If you've completed your course outside of Canada, please provide a detailed assessment letter showing Canadian equivalency along with your transfer credit application form. Processing of your transfer credit application paperwork will take approximately 4 weeks. The final step for you to gain the CPM certification is to submit the CPM certification declaration. This can only happen once you've completed the educational requirements and you are a member of the association. Once these requirements have all been met, you'll receive an email communication from the CPA Certification Department guiding you to the Certification Declaration webpage and providing you with the instructions on how to submit your declaration. Don't forget, you only have 5 years from the start date of your IPM course to satisfy all of the requirements and make the declaration in order to get the certification. If you passed your IPM course prior to the 5-year timeline policy implementation date of January 1st, 2017, your 5-year timeline commenced January 1st, 2017, which means you have until January 1st, 2022 to complete all aspects of the certification and make the declaration. Once you have the certification, the responsibilities don't end there. You're required to maintain a membership either through an individual professional membership or the organizational membership of your employer. You must also adhere to the Canadian Payroll Association's Code of Professional Conduct. This code embodies the rules, policies, and systems by which a professional should act or behave to maintain the integrity of the profession. Additional details about the Code of Conduct are available on the CPA website. Lastly, as a certification holder, you're required to complete and declare 21 hours of continuing professional education on an annual basis. Your CPE cycle runs from January 1st to December 31st each year. Once you obtain the required hours, you must submit a CPE declaration online through the association's website to confirm that you've met the annual CPE requirement by the December 31st deadline. Through CPE, you remain up to date on new developments in payroll and related legislation and grow our profession. It's also important to add that employees who constantly update their skills increase their value and are more likely to advance within their organization. We encourage you to plan carefully so you can earn your hours throughout the annual cycle and not leave it to the last minute. The association recognizes the recent educational investment and hard learning that newly certified members have undertaken to achieve certification, and as such, the first CPE cycle will not start until January 1st, 2 years after you are first certified. For example, if you're newly certified in 2017, your first CPE cycle will not start until January 1st, 2019. In this scenario, the new certificate holder will have until December 31st, 2018 to obtain and submit their first CPE declaration. There are many ways for you to fulfill your CPE requirement, either through the Canadian Payroll Association's professional development seminars or a host of other opportunities, depending on your professional development needs. We encourage you to check our website for a list of approved activities that can be used to plan and organize your annual CPE requirement. Many activities can qualify as new learning for CPE hours, particularly those that pertain to payroll, HR, or accounting skills and competencies. CPE can also be fulfilled through opportunities that build other skills and competencies that contribute to an individual's professional development, such as communication, interpersonal skills, or project management. Examples of Canadian Payroll Association activities that would count towards CPE would be attendance at a professional development seminar or National Payroll Week event, acting as a subject matter expert reviewing certification or professional development materials, keeping up to date by reviewing CPA resources such as Dialogue Magazine or the eSource newsletter. Additionally, you can complete activities outside of the Canadian Payroll Association that would count towards CPE hours, such as the successful completion of a business-related post-secondary course, such as accounting, HR, or interpersonal skills, participating in communication groups like Toastmasters, attending seminars or conferences in a related field, acting as a volunteer in your community and building interpersonal skills, participating in or providing internal work training, including the implementation of a new payroll system, merging with another organization, or large-scale organizational change, and government-sponsored events such as CRA and Service Canada, which offer many seminars free of charge to businesses in Canada. Remember, whenever you're unsure whether or not an activity might count towards your CPE hours, you should ask yourself the following question. Does this activity further my abilities as a payroll professional? If the answer is yes, then the activity meets the CPE criteria. Additionally, you can find a list of approved activities on our website, which can provide you with some guidelines and tips on what qualifies toward a CPE activity. In addition to the professional benefits gained from obtaining the certification, there are many other benefits that come with Canadian Payroll Association membership. The association advocates with the federal and provincial government partners on your behalf to drive the payroll profession and ensure that our certification programs, professional development seminars, and InfoLine consultants have the most recent legislative information available. Government agencies regularly consult the association on upcoming changes to legislation, and we provide input to ensure that any changes that are made are effective and efficient for our membership. Payroll InfoLine is one of our most popular member benefits. As a member of the association, if you have any payroll-related inquiries, you can call or email us, and one of our experienced team of InfoLine advisors will be able to provide you with the answers you need to ensure that your company's payroll is compliant and running on time. As a member, there are also numerous opportunities to get together with other like-minded payroll practitioners that can relate to what you do on a daily basis when often no one else in the organization can. Just a few of the events available are National Payroll Week breakfasts and luncheons, which are held every September, certification recognition events held annually in April and May, and the annual conference and trade show held in a different city each year. The 2018 conference will be held in Ottawa, Ontario. We're sure looking forward to that. As an added incentive, attendance at these networking events count toward your annual continuing professional education requirement. Once you've decided to become a payroll manager, you may need to look for potential employment opportunities. CPA has just the tool for you. JobConnect is designed to help individuals like you who may be seeking new payroll job opportunities match up with employers to solve their staffing needs. If you're a member looking for employment, you can search the jobs posted on the site and even post your resume. There's also a feature where you can register to get email notifications of new job postings so you can stay on top of your job searching. Employers can add and access job postings, search resumes, and contact candidates online. Once you get certified, you'll be invited to attend one of the many recognition events that are held across the country every year, where you'll be individually recognized for your accomplishment in front of CPA alumni, CPA board members, subject matter experts, and other special guests. These recognition events will provide you with the opportunity to network with other certificate holders and reacquaint with former classmates over a delicious meal. Your interest in becoming a certified payroll manager can open a world of opportunities that only a certification can bring. We'd like to thank you for participating in this information session and encourage you to take the next step in getting certified by registering for a Canadian Payroll Association course on our website at payroll.ca. Should you have any questions about the courses or the CPM certification, please visit our website or feel free to contact our friendly staff.